This is part 2 on anonymity in the field of reproduction, and this is taken out of a recent publication by Shalun Tsai and by Jennifer Eaton, one of my colleagues on the board of the Society of Assisted Reproductive Technology, addressing privacy concerns surrounding egg donation in the United States. Egg donation, as you well know, has become a very important reproductive option for women with a reduction in egg reserve or even in menopause. Women who have had recurrent failure to get pregnant in IVF and for some genetic conditions that can be transmitted. It's also very important for single men who wish to have a child, same-sex male couples, and even men with transgender woman partner. Interestingly, of course, the expansion of social media has created an environment that, along with direct-to-consumer genetic testing that you might be familiar with, 23andMe, Ancestry, and otherwise, to challenge the issue of anonymity significantly. Many strongly believe that donor-conceived children have a fundamental right to access information about their genetic origins, and Sweden was the first country to prohibit donor anonymity in 1984. Several other countries followed. In the United States, we do not have specific limitation on donor anonymity. Our society recently changed the term of anonymous donor to non-identified donors, for the reason that obviously anonymity is a very relative term nowadays and can be easily challenged and bypassed. Or a study, a very interesting one, maybe some people may find it scary, found that 87% of the US population was successfully identified using a combination of zip code, gender, the date of birth obtained from the hospital documents, and voter registration records. So to find somebody, even without significant genetic information, is not that difficult nowadays. Remember that adult photos are available in more than 80% of egg donor profile from egg banks. And with the advancement in facial recognition, it's become very possible that the highly motivated individuals will identify those individuals. So it's very important to tell egg donors, sperm donors, that their anonymity is a relative term and they can be identified, especially when we have direct-to-consumer genetic testing. And of course, remember that if you go on 23andMe, for example, I'm guilty. You can share information with relatives. They can find you, they can find out, and you can communicate about how related you are, etc. And on one hand, it's very beneficial for people looking for family. On the other hand, for people that are looking for anonymity, that may be not necessarily a blessing. So what do we do as physicians to ensure that our patients that use donor sperm or donor eggs or our donors actually, and patients as well, are protected? And there isn't a very quick answer to that. I mean, obviously, should you request that egg banks stop publishing photos? Well, obviously, people who are looking for an egg donor would like to look at the various characteristics of the people whose eggs, or sperm for that matter, they're using. So there are no easy answers. And of course, we have to advise sperm and egg donors that their anonymity is only a relative term, and they need to reckon with the fact that they might be identified. So it's intriguing. This is modern times. In part 1, I told you my personal story about anonymity, and I hope you have a little bit better insight now about that complicated issue. Thank you.